everybody. This is Palace of Forest. I'm Old Joan. Today we are talking about a very sensitive subject. Why China is crazy about Taiwan. Recently I was asked many times about why China wants to unify Taiwan so badly. It is a complicated question and not easy to reply. Elon Musk compared Taiwan to Hawaii, suggesting it was an integral part of China. I don't know American understanding what he means. I will answer this question by 5 parts. 1. Psychological reason. We have a very good example in history. Back to Ming Dynasty, Zhu Di usurped the throne from his nephew, Zhu Yongwen, who disappeared while the palace caught fire. Zhu Di, for the rest of his life, could not restore the righteousness of his regime. Zhu Di later even dispatched a huge navy of hundreds ships, leading by Zheng He, 7 times sailed Southeast Asia and East Africa. One of the reasons was to search the disappeared Emperor Zhu Yongwen. Back to 1949, Kuomintang, the People's Party, and the Communist Party, Chinese Communist Party, fought viciously in China. KMD was the government. Chinese Communist was the rebellion. The ending was the rebellion win the fight. KMD ran to Taiwan. About 2 million top-level Chinese scholars, bankers, gentry class, social elites, plus about 300,000 military persons and relatives followed Chiang Kai-shek to Taiwan. At the beginning, 25 years, KMD was still fighting against Communist China, but gradually KMD lost power by lost election. The voice of Taiwan independence is getting into the election. For China, once Taiwan independence obtains the international recognitions, China will lose Taiwan forever. So between 2000 to 2016, Taiwan's election was praised very high in the world. Meanwhile, China is still under communist rule. 7% of Chinese population is Communist Party members, who control the whole nation. After 2010, China became number 2 in economy of the world, only behind the USA. China is a world factory, a world infrastructure, shipping industry, a military industry advanced very much. Outer space science even reached Moon's the dark side. So in theory, Taiwan should be willing to unite back to China. But why not? Political system, freedom of speech, human rights, and the legal system, so much is not the same as Western world. Plus, China is less influenced on arts, sports, music, films, entertainment, so-called soft strength. It is half step short to get rid of a Chinese communist rebellion uprising origin. Number 2, historical background. AD 1683, Emperor Kangxi in Qing Dynasty took Taiwan into territory. Later, Qing Dynasty was weak. AD 1895, Japan won a war over Qing Dynasty. Taiwan was ceded to Japan. 1943, Cairo Declaration. Japan should give up all her illegal obtained territories after the war. That gave Taiwan legal position to be back to China. 1945, autumn, Japan surrendered. China regained Taiwan. Chiang Kai-shek dispatched a general named Chen Yi of 70th Regiment Army to Taiwan. This was one of Jiang's biggest mistakes. This 70th Regiment was very bad on law and order. Their arrival in Taiwan did not achieve any good deed and caused a huge uprising on February 28, 1947, called 228 event. It is still remembered very well by many Taiwanese people. It is also one of the reasons KMT getting harder and harder to win the election in Taiwan. On the other hand, Communist China has not given up any chance to kick KMT out from Taiwan. August 23, 1958, China dropped a bomb severely in Jinmen, Taiwan's outskirt island, fighting for bombing now and then until 1979. U.S. and China established diplomatic relationship. Deng Xiaoping wanted economic development in China. Temporarily, no time for taking Taiwan back. Remember, it is temporarily giving up, not forgotten. Number 3, geographic reason. Taiwan locating outskirts of mainland China, serving a vanguard position to protect mainland China. Dragon goes to the big blue. It means China Navy sails to big sea. Taiwan is going to serve as an unsinkable carrier. Absolutely, China cannot tolerate any other nation involving in Taiwan. Number 4, for defense point of view. For 1950s until now, U.S. set up first, second, third island chain defense against communists into Pacific Ocean. Taiwan is the superb breaking point against U.S. number 1 island chain defense. Japan, Korea, Okinawa, Taiwan, Philippines sealed up China's 20,000 miles of sea coast. Recently, only invisible submarines get out number 1 island chain without any notice. If Taiwan has been taken back by China, the whole first island chain defense is useless. Number 5, economic reason. As Chinese nature, Taiwanese also loves to earn money and work hard. Plus, the Western influence, internet, electronic such as semiconductors, TSM, are very active and prosperous in Taiwan. For Ma Ying-jeou's 3-no theory, no unification, no independence, no fighting, to Tsai Ing-wen's USA puppy dog policy, China is getting more and more impatient. Another major factor is USA, the real dancer behind the scene. Frankly speaking, either China or Taiwan, both basically are fond of USA. In short, they are admiring, worship, and friendly to USA. The children of their high-rank officers are sending to the USA for educational or business purposes. Even the daughter of Xi Jinping was in Harvard a few years ago. What do you think of that? So we stop here. Hope you like it and see you next time.